I woke up at 4 a.m. one morning and had to drive north. So I just said to Jamesy, I've got to get in the car and drive north. Don't know why, don't know where. So that's exactly what I did, taking in a lot of little towns along the way and then finally arriving here at about 9:15 in the morning, and something anchored me. The area, it's about the energy, the soul of the place. Fell in love with the landscape and sense of place, and then of course fell in love with the people.
Once you are here, you feel like not going anywhere else. So there is some sort of energy going in this place which is holding you very still. For us personally, this is not just a business, this is much more than that.
We always had a passion for the pub and we didn't want the town to lose the building. And we bought it, and we bought it 2.5 years ago, and there's a lot of development approvals and things like that you need, which we need to get the licence back, all that sort of thing. But having been able to get the licence back, this has always been a pub, and it's set up as a pub, its ambience is a pub, so we wanted to run it as a pub, and so we opened 4 months ago.
So when we first came here, in reality, we were not interested because we thought this is a much bigger business. This place got more than 105 rooms, tavern, motel, a cinema, indoor basketball court, indoor squash court, everything. But then, good luck, we put our offer in for this business. Is it worth right decision? 100%.
In honesty, at 9:15 in the morning, sitting in the car park out there, and there wasn't any movement whatsoever. However, then vehicles started to turn up for a school sports day, and it was then that I realised that there needed to be something for the people and for a younger generation, perhaps to be inspired in some ways. Came up with the idea of a tea room opposed to a cafe. I think out here the landscape, the environment needs a person's attention, and a tea room just made sense. We're more relaxed. It's a longer process and I think you start to breathe.
But it's outstripped our expectations,
Absolutely.
hasn't it, significantly.
Absolutely.
And I think it's because, in terms of talking regionally, it's because it's a destination. And so Beltana has got a lot of wonderful history, Adnyamathanha and post-colonial history, and people are drawn to that.
This place got so much to give. So we got pretty beautiful dam around the corner, Aruna Dam, and that's a nice fishing spot, especially in the winters. In this town looks pretty quiet, but there is everything functional. You got a supermarket, you got a health services, 24-hour nurses on call. There is some new ventures come up. There is a cafe around the corner, Sassy Emu.
Things resonate, reflection and memory, and I think for people who have been touring the Outback or just commencing their Outback adventures, the one thing most people have commented on, there's a lot of dirt, a lot of rock, a lot of flies. Oh my God, what's this doing here? This is incredible. So I think things start to imprint in people's minds beyond what the item is. People will say, oh, my grandmother had something like that, that takes me right back. Or we went to this great little place in Venice, they had one of those. So it creates a greater dialogue.
How I see is like, we are a part of the town. Town is part of us. What we all have to understand is that a business can do certain things, and business should do certain things, every business. Even every resident has to play its part to bring the things moving forward. Even as a society, as a community, we all have to come on the same pages and make the things work. Is it happening? Things are happening for good. So we have a group from Brisbane who fly in with like a twin-engine jet every other week for the whole season. Fine. People want to come. People want to fly in. And the people who fly in, they come with money. There's nothing wrong. People love it. Do they want to come back? Yes, we have seen people repeatedly coming back. Is there a potential for more? Yes, there is. People look for tours, look for sunset experiences.
We want this to be an experience of Beltana. It's bigger than us. Like this whole thing is bigger than us, because we've got people coming to the bar and telling us their stories. There's a tragedy in the cemetery here, and we had a relation come from that tragedy, and that was like, incredibly moving and powerful. We certainly have become a focal point for that storytelling, and for people it's quite emotional. We will never be on the scale of the other hotels don't aspire to be. What we do aspire to be is to provide a quality tourism experience where people get to understand what we love about Beltana.
You know, the future's exciting because it's all unknown, but there's a lot of plans that we hope to be able to implement into the future and engage the locals in that whole process. Dining Under the Stars, I think a film festival utilising the cinema and other facilities here, of course, attached to the tavern. It's never us and them, it's us as a collective, and that's how greater things happen.